There was an old house, and old houses always creak and moan, but this house did something more. It whispered. It all started with faint whispers coming from behind a locked door in the attic. At first, the residents couldn't make out what was being said, just that it sounded like voices. Then, as the weeks passed, the voices grew clearer, calling out each of their names. At first, they thought it was the wind or maybe an old house settling, but then the door started to rattle and the wood warped as if something was trying to get out, whispering secrets only they knew. One by one, the names stopped being called and were replaced by silence, all except for the sound of relentless scratching from within the door. The residents would find small pebbles at the base of the door each morning, perfectly round and smooth, as if they'd been polished by water. And then one day the scratching stopped, only the whisper remained. The last resident stood in the attic, listening as their name was whispered, louder than ever. The door rattled, then burst. "Open!" the resident screamed, but no one answered. They ran from the house, not daring to look back. When they returned with the police, the door was ajar. Inside, the attic was dark and empty, the door hanging off its hinges. As the police searched the rest of the house, the residents stood staring at the door, hearing the faint echo of all the names it had claimed. Some say old houses are haunted by those who died within their walls. But this house was different. It didn't just hold their memories, it whispered them into the night.